YouTube, hello friends and people in virtual world, welcome back to Baggy's TMD and welcome to another What's in the Box. Don't forget to hit subscribe and smash that like button if you enjoy the video. Today we are having a look at a big bird today. We are having a look at the Airfix BAE Nimrod 1/72 scale. Catalogue number is A12050. I believe this was a retool in the early 90s. I haven't really done any research on it because we don't do research here at Baggy's TMD. But yeah, we're going to have a look at this, see what we get with it, see the schemes, have a look at the plastic and see what it's like. Hello to all the new subscribers as well who have joined the channel recently. We've sort of like smashed 100 subs in a month, which is pretty sweet. The road to 1,000 subs is on, guys. If you enjoyed the channel, don't forget to tell your friends and family and other model people you may know. Go to follow us, it'd be brilliant. Let's take the lid off the box. It's that big, it only just about fits onto the modelling table. So quite nice with this kit. So I've already had a look inside the box. You get like 2 lids, which helps protect all the plastic. And there is a set of decals in here that I need to take out of the way because they are for a little project. We'll move them out of the way. They can go over there, out of the way for a bit. So yeah, big load of plastic. We've got a big lot of instructions and loads of plastic in here. So what I'm going to do is we are going to stick this on the floor. We're going to have a look at the instructions first, have a look at the decals, and then we will get the plastic out and have a look at that. So first up, let us take a quick look at the different schemes you get with this Airfix Nimrod. I believe there's 5 or 6 different schemes you get with it. So we'll start off here. So we get scheme 1, which is MR1, which is from 1977. Number 203 Squadron, RAF, Lucca, Malta. Nice white and grey scheme. The original schemes that these Nimrods came out in. Then we have B, which is obviously this is a Nimrod MR2P, 201 Squadron, RAF, Operation Corporate, Ascension Islands, 1982. That's quite a nice scheme with the hemp and the light aircraft grey underbelly. Does come, by the looks of it, with some missiles as well. So that is B. C is an MR2, 201 Squadron, RAF, Finsgate Trophy from the Royal Australian Air Force Base, Richmond, Australia, 1988. There's a couple of little different squadron markings to go on this as well, which looks quite nice. I'm not doing any of these schemes. I've got a different scheme in mind, but that's more for Operation Granby from the Gulf War. We have Scheme D, which is another MR2P. This is 42 Reserve Squadron, Maritime Reconnaissance Wings, RAF, Prince Sultan Air Base, Saudi Arabia, March 2003. I do believe this is about the time of the conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq, so I believe these were used then. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. Then we have another MR2P. This is Nimrod Line Squadron, RAF, Kinslow, UK, 2007 in all over camo grey livery. And then we have F, which is, put my teeth back in, an R1P, number 51 Squadron, RAF, Waddington, UK. And you get 3 different options of the decals here. So you can have XW664, XW665 and XV246. So for this kit you get 3, what am I talking about? You get 6 different schemes, which is quite nice, A through to F. Like I say, I'm doing an Operation Granby scheme, so I'm not actually using any of them schemes for the aircraft I'm going to be using. Let's take a quick look at the decals. These aren't cartograph decals, these are just the bog standard old school Airfix decals. So you do have to put the little red dot in the middle of the roundel, but that is no problem. They're looking a bit shiny, but they're pretty much going to be all right. You've got A, B, C, D, E, F. Common parts for all 6 of the schemes down here. Common parts for A, B, C at the top. D, F here, and D, E, F just at the bottom. So yeah, they're all looking very nice and registered. They are a few years old now, so I think I picked this up a few years ago at RAF Cosford for the model show they had there. I think I paid about 40 quid for it, which didn't fuss me. It was quite nice to be able to get my hands on a Nimrod. So yeah, decals are looking okay. We got Maid Mary there. We have some naked chick there as well. She's a little bit dodgy, but hey. So yeah, that's on 201 Squadron. So a couple of glows there. I believe they're geese. Look like geese to me. I don't know. I might be completely wrong. Some kangaroos there as well. So yay. Yay to the kangaroos. Right, let us have a look at the instructions. There is a little section here just saying that there is a little piece that you've got to put on differently. A correction to the instructions. So B, C, D and E scheme, instead of putting 1 E on, you put 12D on at the back. That's just a little side note that are in with the instructions. Nice to see they've done that. So yeah, instructions A4. Quite a few pages of instructions to this kit by the looks of it. Pretty standard. Little bit of information all about the aircraft, how it come about. We all know it was a derivative of the Comet airliner. Engines look very similar to the Havilland Comet, but BAE turned it into a Nimrod. Little thank you here from Hornby Airfix of RF Kinslow, BAE Systems in both places, and Nimrod there at Whiten. So, cracking on to the instructions, standard stuff, bloke on a seat, build your cockpit up, build your wheel well up, which is very similar to how the Hercules is going together at the moment. You build the wheel well because the wheel well sits inside. This is a big aircraft. This is like a passenger, an airliner-sized aircraft, so it is a fairly decent-sized kit. And we sort of start making the fuselage bits up there. A couple of ends to bolt on the cockpit and the wheel well. 20 grams of weight in the front of the old gal to keep her on the floor. Wind frames in. Size all go together. So there's your cockpit size. What we're talking about there, your 2 fuselage halves together, building the tail rudder as well. Wheels, going for the 2 side sets of wheels just there. Starting to build some of the, I think they bits of wings. I'm not too sure. Could be little bits of wings there. Building the 2 set of engines that go inside the wings there. It did say what sort of engines these were. I remember that. Let's have a quick butchers. Oh, Rolls-Royce Spey engines in here. Obviously got four of them beauties in here. Good old Rolls-Royce engines. So then we put in wings on. Oh yeah, they were the ailerons. Wings on. Sort of come in a big section there. Is that all one big section, or have I missed a page out? Oh no, I haven't missed a page out. So the wings all come in one big section by the looks of it. Engines all in. Top of the wings on. Then we're doing the rear ailerons there. Rear ailerons. Oh yeah, so yeah, rear ailerons go on this section. Then you drop the fuselage onto it. Plonk your wheels in as you want. And then we get onto all the armament on what you want to actually do inside the aircraft. So you can either have doors closed, doors open. And then there's a variety then of different things that go onto all these different aircraft. So A, B, C, D and E is that section. If you're doing B, D, E and F, you can have the refuel port. There's various little bits and bobs, little differences between all the aircraft that you're going to model. Doing the maritime bombs, the depth charges, stuff like that. Armaments going on. And here you go. So this is a section here. It's telling you all what different aircraft has what bits and bobs on it. So A has plenty of maritime bombs, stuff like that. Different bits for 2. B, C, D. Loads of different varieties. So you would have to keep swapping and changing back just to see what options you are going to do for your aircraft you're going to build. So I think the one I'm doing is more around D sort of aircraft. I have got some research pictures for when I do it. So here as well, it's also saying you which windows you don't need to put in, you need to blank them out. And then you've got all the stencils. This is basically all the stencils, so all the positioning on A, on that top one, B, C, D, because we've all got different stencil arrangements. There is a lot of stencils on these aircrafts. And then we've got E and F for all the stencil positions. So yeah, nice comprehensive instructions, old school Airfix instructions, but it is an old school kit. Just pop them instructions just down there out of the way. Don't lose my little amendment that I need to put on, so put that back in the instructions. It's time to get some plastic up on the bench. Let's have a look. We'll start with a small bag. Quite like how they have actually got a little bit of polystyrene here. Polystyrene, like a bit of polystyrene foam stuff. Just try and stop all the bits and bobs rattling around as much, and it's all separately bagged as well, so you haven't got one big bag like Airfix have decided to do now. It's one big bag, everything goes in it, and well, these scissors are really sharp, aren't they? Wow, they're rubbish scissors. Well, we'll just rip it instead then. They're very sharp, but there we go. Let's rip the bag open. Yeah, so like I'm saying, nice to see everything separately-ish packed together, not like now where everything's just chopped in one big box. Just double checking there that I've actually got the clear sprue in here. It's in a different bag. So in this first set of sprues, we've got 3 sprues here. We have cockpit seats. This one to the back there, cockpit seats. We've got some little bits of bobs, little armaments, more armaments there. Not quite sure what's under there. Are these bits that we don't use, or are these like really sneaky bits that we are not allowed to see because it's top secret? Ooh, missiles. Sidewinders possibly? There's some little missiles in there. So yeah, then we've got the wheels just down here. These wheels do have to go together, so you do have to put the 2 halves together on the wheels, but they're looking not too bad. Looking fairly detailed. I'd imagine you'd be able to get some resin ones. Second one here, we've got some landing gear, which is looking very nice. 3 blokes to go in. A couple more bits of armament, random bits and bobs. Front landing gear just there. A couple more little bits and bobs on that sprue. And this third sprue is pretty much the same as the first sprue. More armaments, more missiles, more wheels, loads and loads of wheels. Absolute tons of wheels to go on this, and more little bits and bobs as well along the bottom there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to be sensible, and I'm going to put them back in the bag when we've had a look at them, because that is sensible. Because we're going to get all these bags mixed up, because there's that many different bits and bobs. That many different sprues. See, and then we can't lose anything then. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will just put them to one side and I'll put them back in the bags later. I'll put them on the layout behind us so we know which bag goes into which. And next up we have the granddaddy bag of all the big bits. So let us have a look inside the big bag of joy. Like I say, she's a big old bird, the old Nimrod, based off the Comet airliner. See, she has got a bit of size to her. We'll save that one till last. We'll have that one. Move them 2 out of the way. We'll start with this one. So this one has our wheel well details, which look very nice there. I don't see any dates. I'm sure it's early 90s kit. Spin it over. We have recessed panel lines, which is quite nice. I'm pretty sure it's an early 90s, mid 90s kit, but it's got recessed panel lines on it. Looking very nice there. Absolutely no flash what I can see on this kit either, which is a big bonus. Obviously we've got the doors here for the bottom of the bomb bay. Open version, closed version. Rear ailerons are just here. All looking nice, crisp, clean moulding. Maybe a little bit of flash just on the outer edges of some of the sections, but I can deal with that with building vintage kits. I've got plenty of flash on them. So yeah, that's looking nice. I have heard this is a bit of it's a modeller's aircraft. This is you've got to be a little bit competent with a bit of modelling to be able to model it. There's a few bits and bobs that need a bit of work. So this section here we have the belly under the wings. Obviously, them little bits come out there. Once again, recessed panel lines, no flash, nice crisp detailing. That's going to be a Bombay area. We've got the engine exhausts here, little bits of ailerons here, a couple of little bits and bobs that I have no idea what they are, but we'll find out when we start building the old girl. But yeah, nice, crisp kit here. No, like I say, no flash. Like I say, odd tiny little bit, but that's pretty good. But nice, crisp moulding once again from Airfix. And the granddaddy, last but not least, we have the 2 fuselage halves. We do, and the bottom of the Bombay just here. So I do like the fact that they've put little bits of plastic around things just to keep everything safe and not getting overly damaged. But there she is. There's the old girl, the Nimrod. I'd be quite interested to get another one of these actually and see if I can do one of the conversions. I know one's got quite a bulbous nose. Be quite a nice conversion. But like I say, once again, crisp moulding, tiny little bit of stuff flash on it, but nothing that is going to worry us here at Baggies TMD. I say nice clean kit. Quite looking forward to building this. And obviously we have the clear sprue just here with a nice cockpit, which has got a quite nice indent where the windows go, so it's going to be very easy and nice to mask. But they're looking all nice. We'll keep them in there because I don't like getting the clear sprues out because I have a tendency to lose them like I did with my Harrier. And it cost me £3 to get a new one. So that is the kit for the Airfix Nimrod. Like I say, we're doing an Operation Granby kit. So we're going to be doing one of these schemes. I can't remember which one I'm doing now. Let me just have a quick look. I got sent some decals from a mate, so we can do something for the Gulf War this year. That's if any shows go ahead. I think I am building Battlestar. I think that's the one I'm building is Battlestar, which is a 2P 42 Squadron from Omar in Operation Granby, Desert Storm 91. So we can take most of our details we need off this. Them are the 2. But yeah, that's the scheme we're going to be doing for that Nimrod, not the schemes that come with it. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Like I say, don't forget to subscribe and like and all that good jazz, and I'll see you later.